Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are in version 1.1. How awesome is this? This is a free update that was brought in because the developers didn't get a chance to implement them in 1.0. They wanted to bring them into 1.0, but they ran out of time. So they're bringing stuff in. Hiya, Pinky. Anyway, you will notice a couple of little changes, like this dude is a new species. I think I'm going to call him Beetle Moose. Yeah. So, yeah, new species of animal. There's a whole bunch of new stuff. So let's get stuck in. Alright, so as we're running through here, there's a red tree. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to cover a bit of what's in that, but a whole bunch of more new stuff. We also have, if I go and get myself a couple of blueprint microchips, and we come over to this display and decode a spacesuit displayer. That's pretty cool. What do we need to make that? Quasar and super alloy rod. We're going to put some in. I have the stuff. Alright, that's the standard. I'll do another one there and another one there. Okay, so these are standards. Alright, now, if you go around the map in the new areas and some other areas, you will find clothes. So let's grab Widio, Vatio. I think those two actually come from the space trading rocket. And let's get the blaster because it blasts the heck out of you with color. And then we come in here and we can drop them in. Oh, look at that. Have I got my torch on? No, I don't. Things are just shiny. There we go. Those are some of the new suit colors. And of course, there's the one I'm wearing. Looks pretty cool. So we can all change our clothes. Now, in addition to that, we've got a new animal food. So if we head up to the biolab, there's animal food tier 1 that takes honey, beans, and common lava. And then there's animal food tier 2, honey, wheat, and rare lava. And as you can see, they restore different levels of health, but they also add an animal multiplier to all the animals. So animal multiplier on T1 is 200, animal multiplier on T2 is 400. There's also a new explosive, and this we need quite a few of, and I'm going to take some with me when we head out. And this is also unlocked with a blueprint microchip. Some more good news. In the previous video, we couldn't actually break down the corner. Now we can. So what I can do is put that back, and you'll notice that it snaps. So we can get it all nicely lined up. Bring it out just a bit more. Yeah, that's safe. Unless I've got it too close. No. And the straight piece should snap onto the other one. Just like that. And there's a nice neat seam now, and you don't have to stand and eyeball it. And I haven't put this very straight. But yeah, you can do that. Also, the farms, they snap. I'm not going to break one down. I did show it in the previous video. They snap together. So you don't have to sit and try and line them up by eye anymore, which is very nice. We head over to the trading rocket. We're going to have a look at what's new in there. Okay, so there's the two spacesuits. 6,500 and 8,000 for those spacesuits. Don't think that there are any other new items. Oh, of course, the ecosystem. The ecosystem, it collects things. Now, I don't need bees. Is this thing getting rid of bees as well? I've set it to supply everything, but I can't scroll down far enough to see if it's actually... Hang on, let's do that again. It should have been supplying the bees, and I have a container, a shredder upstairs that is supposed to be demanding bees and shredding them. Yeah, it's weird that those bees weren't getting shipped from there. Maybe I need to be more specific. But yeah, it produces the lava, the normal, uncommon, common, and rare, but it also produces the kind of lower level butterfly lava. It produces silkworms and also bees. So this is pretty handy. This is really handy. So let's go and see where I got that tree from, because this is pretty cool. Hop in our teleporter, because I did put teleport a point down. And this is where the ring is. Okay, so we are on the north side of the ring. Just so that I can show you. And how cool is it that our trees... I haven't planted trees out here, but they're spreading to this area. So this is the... It's a cave on the north side of the ring. And this is where you need explosives. Because now the explosives, you need... These are destructible rocks. So you place an explosive on. I do have a couple of explosives, so we're going to go through and have a look at that. But when you come in here, it's a whole new biome. This is the Red Falls biome. And there are chests with genetic traits and all sorts of cool stuff. You can also pick up eggs. This is the Legus frog. We've already got this one, but actual frog eggs, not the generics. And even though the water looks poisonous, you can drink it. And we come through here, and there is a wreck. And if we head up the ramp over here, we go around. See, there's lots of super alloys here now. That's nice. Drop into this wreck, and we can go and shop around. It's like the other wrecks. I don't think... Well, that's normal stuff. Oh, wait, that was unexpected. It's a small canister with a whole bunch of stuff in. Well, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, regular stuff, nothing earth-shattering, but yeah, you can come through the wreck and you can clear it out. And there's a chest, and I've already emptied this one out. These chests, you see them with the little clothing thing and the hanger. Those are where you will find clothes, the new skins. But yeah, not a heck of a lot inside this wreck. But there are other places to look. So there's a cave over on this side. We'll not go through that one yet, but we'll go through this one over here. And this takes us to another section where there's a mini wreck. And it's got chests in it as well. And you can pick things up. I don't really need these. Oh, there's another tree. Yeah, I don't really need the fuses, but, you know, you can sell them for Terra tokens. And right out here, if you're standing at the front of this, you look over in that direction, and you fly towards this sort of waterfall around the corner, and look what we have. Another golden chest with an effigy. We'll take the effigy, leave the rest. So yeah, golden chest, nice. And then I'm going to continue through the cave, going out back in that direction, and it will take me back to the original cave that we walked in. This is where we came into this biome. So yeah, there's our exit, where the ring is, the Stargate. So that's not the only entrance. I did not look very well the first time I recorded this, or the previous episode. I said that that was the only way in and out. Well, it's not, because if you go past the front of the ship, there are tunnels over here where you can find cool stuff. The tunnels do split in various places. This one takes you down. So if you've taken the fork to the left, you go down, there's all sorts of stuff here. And this brings you out into the Iridium area in the canyon biome. So, there you go. This is the old Iridium cave. And we can just head back in here. And back up the ramp, and we are... Now, there are offshoots here as well, where you'll be able to pick up containers. But there we go. Night is falling, so it's getting very dark. I'll wait for everything to come back. Okay, so we're back at the front of the ship, and it's a bit more light now. So if we take the right fork in the road, lots of aluminium and stuff over here, and we come through this way, just carry on following the path. There are a couple of offshoots, like here, that'll take you into a little room where there's a box, but you carry on following that path, and this brings you out in the Grasslands, which is pretty nice. Okay, so that pretty much covers the new Red Falls biome. You will need explosives to get through into that biome. Right, so bear in mind there are spoilers, as there would be. But I'm going to reveal something else to you, and this is the exit from the Red Falls into the Grasslands. So if we head out in this direction, there are a few waterfalls across the face. There's the first one. Now there's also a thing over here, which we will get to shortly. We carry on going, we pass the second waterfall, the big one. Continue past, and then there's this wide waterfall, and there's a nice little cave back here. We can get in from the top as well. There's a little cave. There's a box up here containing pretty much normal stuff. You can continue through the cave. I haven't really explored this area much. I'm not even sure where it takes you to, but there are other ways of getting into it. I just found looking at that waterfall is probably the easiest. But yeah, they are, my word, it's a maze of caves. Yeah, more chests you can pick up. And more entrances to this area. But if we head back to where the waterfall was, okay, so this is where we came through the waterfall. There's another little passage going down this way, and there are things blocking the road. So let's right click to use, and trigger. Give ourselves a bit of space so we don't get damaged. It looks like we're going to need a few. I hope I brought enough. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pop back. Oh, it looks like I'm having to go back. Yep. Let me go and get some more explosives. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back at the entrance. I have explosives. So let's head through and clear out some more. Honestly, don't know how many I need. But I do see some light on the other side. So let's drop another one. Trigger it. Step back. There we go. We're through. And there's a little passage going through, and oh, look at that. Oh, wow. And you need 5 access cards. I brought 4, and not for this because I wasn't expecting to find this. So that's cool. Right, be right back. Right, 5 cards. Boom. And wow, they've done a lot of work. Jumi frog eggs? Have I seen those before? I don't know. I'll take them. And there are things on the table. Can't take any of them. Could break down this. I think it's a tier 2 heater. There's a chest in here. Yeah, looks like somebody survived here. Wonder who this might have been. But it's a whole huge area. Oh my word, look at that. Somebody almost made it. Another tree. Red tree. Don't know what it's going to be called yet. Look at that. Somebody got quite far. So this is definitely adding to the story. Look at that, they've even got a biolab. Tier 3 heater. Server. Storage locker with a few things in it. More servers to break down. Ah, genetic traits in there. Oh, wow. Oh, they even had a habitat. Look at that. I think the devs were having a lot of fun. More crates with goodies and another thing to break down. Oh, there's a crate up there. They had a nice little sleeping pad and bathroom. Oh, these are nice assets. I wonder if they'll bring them into the actual game. That would be very cool. More stuff up here. More blueprints, more goodies. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is amazing. And if we go right to the top, there is a message. Okay, remember, there are spoilers. After all this time, does anybody will still be there for me? Will anyone remember me if I manage to come home? Wouldn't I be better off staying here? After all, this ordeal changed me so much, maybe too much. Yeah, good thinking, A-Class. Wow, still around. That was a good few years ago. Alright, well, we continue to explore. Another spot, more lockers, more goodies. And there's another message over here. After so much time on this lonely planet, I think I've found the perfect place to set up my final camp. This place is so weird. It's hostile, cold and harsh. Yet I found everything I need to survive. As if this planet was testing my will to live. Alright, well, it looks like that is that. There might be some remains here, unless someone's still kicking. Or maybe he didn't make it off. Maybe his platform collapsed. Maybe he did escape. Because there's no rocket here. So it's possible this dude got away. Or not. We don't know the story yet. Anyway, that was really interesting. So we can head out of this area and go and have a look at some more new stuff. Boy, there's a lot in this update. There are 4 procedural wrecks now in the game, on the planet, that we can access. That we don't have to go through portals to get to. So we're going to head out to Paradise Valley. And that's where we'll find the first one. And that one is furthest west, so we'll travel west to east and pick them up. Right, so if you're standing on the eastern side of Paradise Valley, I think you can see a wreck over there. So that's where we're going to head to. I don't think it's supposed to be exposed like that, or maybe it is. Maybe that's the hint. Yes, the entrance is blocked, but yep, this is the wreck. So we need explosives to get into these. Trigger that and run away. Right, and there we go. So I'm going to do a quick run through of this. I'm not going to put the torch on. I'm not going to do a crazy amount of scouring to see exactly what's in this wreck, but there are a couple of little things that I'm looking for. All right, this is where I will put my flare, and then I'll do my normal thing, just sticking to the left. Ooh, that is also a little unexpected. How many do we need? Just 1. Okay, so we need a fusion cell. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the procedural wrecks have changed. I don't know if they all have those type of things in them, the reactors. But you will see a lot of polish on these. The rooms, there are different rooms. There are bigger rooms. For example, this one. This is pretty cool. Look at that. If I switch my torch off, you can't see anything. I think that reactor will actually give us light. If we come down the stairs... Oh, look at that. We can actually walk in the garden. Huh, and there's explosives here as well. Handy. And inside the wreck, there are blockages that you need explosives for. And, ooh. Alright, and then you can get through to new places. Alright, I reached the exit without finding a safe room, so I assume that you'll need to come back with a fusion cell, and that will open the door that lets you through that. But cool. So that's number 1. I will show you the locations of the other ones. I'm not going to go through them because they are procedural and you can find them. But we just need to head east. Right, we're in the Grasslands, and there's the first waterfall after we get out of the cave from the Red Falls biome. And if you look over there, you will see something sticking out, and that is another procedural wreck. So we'll drop an explosive, trigger it, and then run. And was that enough to get us through? No, it wasn't. One more, and we should be able to get through. There we go. So there we go. We have another one that you can go and explore at your leisure. I do believe that you are going to find clothing containers in here as well, in these wrecks. But you'll find them on some of the old wrecks as well. So that's number 2. The next one, we're going to head out to the northern side of the aluminium area. Right, so this is where we are. We are on the north of the aluminium area. This is where my little heater setup is. And right there is another one. So more explosives. Let's see how that does. Yep, that opened it. And there we go. We have another one. Now, I'm not sure if all of them require fusion cells. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But yeah, there it is. Oh, and at any point, if you were looking to find exactly where they are, the coordinates are down in the bottom left. For the next one, we head up to the ring, the Stargate. And from the Stargate, we are going to head to the south. And we're going to come past the potholes. And this is the last pothole, the one to the south. And right over there is a nice arch. Now, I must thank Stavern for helping me find these. I had only found 2, I think, before he helped me find this last one. Okay, don't fall off. All right, there we go. And we'll need one more just to get in there. And there you go. So we have another wreck that can be explored. So there are 4 in total, and they add a nice bit of extra stuff to the game. So let's go see what else is new. Alright, so one of the changes is that the butterfly farms can apparently be put down on foundations. I tried it, didn't work. Not sure if it's only got to do with the tier 1s, but I tried a tier 2 and it was just red, so I couldn't put it down. Obviously, new tree. I did kind of explain where to get the new skins, the clothing. That's from all the wrecks. You can find wrecks in the world. Let's go and see if there's one in this wreck down over here, just to be close by. So you'll usually find them in the living quarters. There we go. So there's a cupboard back there. I've taken the ones out of here already. But yeah, you're looking for cupboards like that. And you'll find them in the wrecks, and there's also a couple you can buy via the trade platform. We also have a new exoskeleton, a tier 4 exo. Let's see what we need for that. There we go. Right, 2 Blazar, circuit board, uranium rod, and the old exo. I'll do that. Do we have any more slots? Because I was full. Yep, we got 4 more slots. Excellent. Then I know it's night time. There's my base at night. Does look fairly pretty. Anyway, head out through a portal. I've already been out to this one, but I heard that there was a beacon added to the long range thing, so we could find where they are. Yep, there we go. So that beacon is automatically added to the long range portals that you go through, so that you can easily find your way back. Yep, and we just follow that and we will get back to our portal, and that will stop people from getting lost. So that's a nice addition. And then there are a couple of changes relating to the end. Nice ones, but I think I'm going to leave those up to you to find out what they are. No point in giving absolutely everything away. I think I've given enough away in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more of my vids, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know if you found anything that I didn't take notes of. I think I covered most of it. But I do thank you for joining me. I thank you for the support. And until next time, cheers.